Hi, I'm Kimberly, the editor of Collide. Let's get started with looking at the activities for Unit 1, Lesson 2. Now this lesson begins again with a Collide with the Word activity, and you'll find that on page 9. In this activity, they're going to follow the chart and fill in the missing words. Okay. For the next activity, you'll turn over to page 11. Now, on this page are descriptions of different parts of prayer called acts with an extra S. So adoration, confession, thanksgiving, supplication, and silence. You'll have a kid read each description, and then they can write out prayers, examples of the prayers. All right. So now for the next activity, you'll jump over to page 10. The instructions are listed on the page. Basically, they're going to create little magnets with these words on them. So the first step is to cut off the bottom half of the page, but they're not going to cut apart the words yet. And then they'll cut out each row of words. Then they're going to attach a magnetic strip to the back of each row. You want to make sure that the magnetic strip is the same height as the paper. And then they'll cut apart the words. Give them time in class to write out some prayers using these magnets, and then provide a resealable Ziploc bag for them to take home and use on their fridge. The next activity is on page 12, and they're going to do the bottom part of this page. You'll do the top part later in class. So on this page, they're going to write things that have happened to them that are awesome and things that have happened that are not so awesome. So the not so awesome column is for them to remember things that have been hard for them, but ways that God has been present even in the midst of those struggles. All right, so the next activity is on page 13. You're going to take a bag of M&Ms, and for each color that you pull out, there's a different prayer that goes along with each M&M. So you can demonstrate to the class, then pass out fun-size bags of M&Ms and have them do it as they go along. Okay. And then they can write out prayers as they find their M&M. So for orange, pray for a teacher. So I'm going to write that down. So once they're done, then they can color each M&M the correct color. Now, if you have extra fun-size bags, you can give them out for them to do at home if the M&Ms even make it home. So that's a fun way to remember to pray for different people. The final activity is on page 12. Now you'll read out 1 Peter 5:7, and then the students will fill in the missing words and answer the questions as they go along. All right, that's it for lesson 2. See you next week.